wish a void opened in the air. Just suck me up, cause I really don't care. While I'm falling, I wondered if you would miss me when I'm gone. While I'm falling, I wondered if you would miss me when I am gone. I feel so hollow, hollow inside, hollow inside. Promise me everything, promise me everything, but please don't lie.
Indeed, AI bot. Got some more retro tonight. We're gonna do 3 different Dreamcast games, is the plan.
Anyone would really go insane. Empty hands promised me
So, yes.
gave me nothing in the end. While I'm falling, I wondered if you would miss me when I'm gone. While I'm falling, I wondered if you would miss me when I am gone. I feel so hollow, hollow inside, hollow inside. Promise me everything, promise me everything, but please don't lie. I feel so hollow, hollow inside, hollow inside. Promise me everything, promise me everything, but please don't lie.
Hello, everyone. My name is Kai Unity Kai. I'm gonna bring you a few different things tonight. I'm gonna be doing some more Sega Dreamcast using the console, and I'll be using a capture card for it. I'm going to be trying to use the bootloader disk to run some of these other games, as noted the other day. Sometimes they won't load, and that's because of them being backups on CDRs, and some of them are not self-bootable. So I have a bootloader disk to pop in and see if I can get these running. First item is going to be Time Stalkers if it works. After that, I've got a couple of other Dreamcast ideas here. So I'm just going to see what will run. And go ahead and get the Codebreaker disk in. Or not Codebreaker disk, the bootloader disk, I should say. Do have a Codebreaker disk as well, and I'm going to try to use that. I think that it will probably have all of the available codes for the Dreamcast, given the date of the burning of the disk was somewhere in 2011, and by then it would have, there were no more Dreamcast games by that point in time. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and boot up the bootloader and then try to get Time Stalkers going. The capture card on. Okay. So there's the bootloader disk running. So I'm now going to go ahead and insert the other disk. And I seem to recall I had to do this for pretty much many of these games back in 2011 or so. So it's not very surprising that some of them won't run, but... So Time Stalkers is going to be the first thing here. Let's see if it, hopefully it'll run. All right. And I think it does. Cool. Oh, maybe. Seems as though it read it. Yeah, it's reading it. I can hear the GD-ROM lining up. Last night, with the other game I tried, the Rayman 2, it didn't take very long to load it up, and kind of took a little while to load in the textures and things. That's probably given it's a CDR, but seems that Time Stalkers may not work. I can hear it reading, so try this one more time. If it doesn't, I'll go ahead and pop in another one. And if the burn disks don't work, I'm not going to keep on trying and wasting time, so I'll just do one of original disk. But I can hear it loading, so that usually means that it's ready to go, so I don't know if... Not sure what's going on here. All right, no problem. Try the next disk. Hillbleed didn't do anything. Didn't hear it loading up at all. Time Stalkers did, though. I don't know why it didn't want to run. I can maybe try it without the bootloader, maybe. If I need to. Let's see. Hey, Noel, how's it going? Long time no speak. How are you doing? Okay, so what I'm going to try to do is just restart. See if I can load it without a bootloader. I've been doing okay, been doing pretty good. Lots changed since we've last spoke. Many things in life have changed as they normally do, but overall, pretty good. Can't really complain. How about yourself? Yeah, well, there's more than computer upgrades. There's life upgrades, you know, uh, school degree and things of that nature. Working on getting a home. But many upgrades to the computer. Yes, it's a very powerful computer nowadays. Yeah, it's pretty great. I hope you're doing good too. Okay, so it doesn't look like it's going to load these couple of games I've selected. So let me see if I can. I'm going to try one more game. If that doesn't work, I'll put it in an original game. It also appears that the controller is not reading, and that's because I didn't plug it in all the way. And the reason I didn't plug it in all the way is because it seems that the circuit, the controller port circuits are starting to wear out, so can't plug it in all the way. Moved in, you've been an electrician apprentice for about 3 years now. I think that's about where I remember our conversation ended. I don't know. It's probably been at least a few years since we've spoken, hasn't it? That's cool, man. Electricians make very good money. Same thing for plumbing. Okay, so I'm going to try MDK2. If that doesn't work, then I'm going to go ahead and just pop in the original. Also got to replug this controller in as well. All right, take me just a second to tinker with this. There we go. Yeah, so the fuse in the controller port is starting to wear out as this happens. It's a very old console. This console is probably like 23 years old, so the fuses inside the ports wear out after time, so you can't plug the controller in all the way, because if you do, it has issues with reading, so you have to like plug it in partially. Okay, so it doesn't appear that these other backup game is going to work, so for the time being, I guess it'll be Evolution 2, an official GD-ROM will do that. But I think that'll be part 5. So that's what I'll do. Because that will for sure read. All right. Yeah, so this will be part 5 for Evolution 2. For the second hour here, I'll see if I can try out one of the other Dreamcast games. If that doesn't work, I'll just do something on PC. But yeah, it's taken me a while to upgrade this, part by part, piece by piece, you know. But it's a pretty good setup nowadays. It's one of the more powerful setups. I've got a new part coming on Monday, new Logitech C920 widescreen camera to replace this one up here. This one up here is only 480p and it's years old. It's also starting to get issues inside the lens. If you see little black spots like that, like those little black spots, those are inside the camera lens. And I can't really fix them, so I just got a new, a nice camera as well. So I'll get that on Monday. The other cameras are iPhones. Yeah, man. So it's definitely been a long time since we've spoke. Do you still speak with the covalent couple? Are they still around? Do they do streams, or... I think I remember seeing something like a YouTube video from them, like, maybe like 3 or 4 years ago. Yeah, they stopped streaming, so they haven't, they never resumed it, huh? Yeah, I believe that, one of their family members, like, got upset, I think. Wasn't that the issue? They had done a stream to speak about one of their family members that had passed away. You know, wanting support and all that, wanted to speak on it, and I think one of their family members, like, got really upset for them sharing that personal information, and then they just stopped streaming altogether after that. That's what I remember, anyway. I don't know if that's correct or not. Okay, so this will be part 5 playthrough of Evolution 2. For the second hour, I'll see if I can do another Dreamcast game. If that doesn't work, then maybe I'll just do PC. So the streams, Null, since you haven't been in here for a while, I only do 3 hours nowadays, and ordinarily I only stream on Fridays. But here and there, I'll do a Saturday stream. Given that it's the summer, you know, it's the summer vibes, the playing the games, so... But ordinarily it's just once a week. Okay, I'm gonna go into the museum here. But yeah, I'm in school for an Associates in Health Sciences, and I've got a 4.0 GPA. And when I get my degree, I'm going to be pursuing a health sciences medical position, centering around holistic health. Like medicine as food, alternative therapies. Of course, not negating evidence-based care, but holistic care is very important to me. Metaphysics. I'm also highly involved in charities in my local church and homelessness outreach. Okay, so that's all I wanted to sell. Now it's time to get back into the dungeon, the forest depths. Yeah, health sciences, that's what I'm majoring in. I still do the academic stuff. I've been doing that for... shit, almost 14 years now? So, still doing that. And yeah, I don't do the late night streams anymore. That stopped like a couple of years ago. I'm in bed by or before 10 p.m. and I'm asleep by like 11:30, you know? So I don't do those late hour, you know, into the early morning hour. I just don't do that anymore. I only drink once a week. I still do drink, so I guess you could say I'm still technically an alcoholic. I hate to say that word, but it's the truth. But at least I only drink once a week. Well, twice this week. Okay, so I resumed on the 6th floor. That's good. That's what I was hoping. So there's 4 more floors to go. There's 10 floors in this building, so I'll go ahead and make my way up. Do you still consume medical bud by chance? Yeah, I realized that you do. Sweet. Me as well, me as well. It very, very much helps me. I also take kratom. I don't know if you've heard of kratom. I take that for pain relief. But yes, I also consume bud as well for depression, sleep aid. But yes, I used to be really, really bad with the drinking, and, you know, drinking like 14 beers a night, and I also was very bad to a lot of people, I feel like, you know, just bickering with people and treating people not as well as I should have done, and it sucks to do that, you know, so I've done a complete 180 from where I used to be. But drinking is definitely a very bad thing. There's nothing good about alcohol. Trying to think of some of the old crew. What's her name? What happened to where I was able to turn it around? I guess epiphany. You know, just a sudden epiphany. Hey man, you know, you're drinking way too much. Drinking multiple days a week, and drinking a lot. You're staying up all damn night, so you're extremely exhausted the next day. A lot of the times you start fights with people and treat people badly, call them names, and it's like, that's so uncalled for. And so it's just an epiphany, you know? Just sat back and reflected on it, and that's what led me to change my ways, I guess you could say. But what's her name? I think her name starts with an M. Can't really remember. But she was part of the covalent couple community. I think her name started with an M. Can't remember what it was. Maybe you remember, I don't know. Yeah, I can't remember her name, but she was like a real contributor to their community. I remember, like, she had this thing with, like, almost like a fetish where she liked guys to be clean-shaven. She always tried to get me to clean-shave my face. Started, it's with an M, I can't remember. But yeah, do you get on here and there, I guess, on Twitch, or? I also do Kick nowadays. I restream, so I do Kick and Twitch at the same time. And I don't keep my videos on Twitch or Kick anymore, though. I upload them all to my YouTube channel. If you're not an affiliate, which I'm still not an affiliate, Your videos are only up for like, I think it's a week. You haven't been on much lately? She was German, I think. Yes, yes, yep. That's her. I can't remember her name, but it started with an M. That's all I remember. I think she wore eyeglasses, but yeah, she like she would go on about how she liked men to be clean-shaven. Okay, so that's down the stairs, so gonna continue here, progress. I need to get up to the 10th floor. But yeah, this capture card's pretty nice. I use this for the Dreamcast, and then I also use it periodically for the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. Podcast, that's another thing that I've done with some friends. We do that on YouTube. We haven't done it for a while, but the Fringe Layer podcast. Talk about like fringe topics and things of that nature. Okay, so linear. You can only do one. Okay. These are linear. Oh, have ya? Do you care to talk a little bit about it? Tell me a little bit about it. Maybe I can give you some advice. I'm gonna go grab a drink real quick. But health care is one big area. You know, not just my own thing, but, you know, I help nurses and stuff. Been doing it for years. I'll be right back in just a second. Alrighty. So I think Mag and Pepper are still poisoned. Gonna have to get them their health taken care of. He had pneumonia over and over again, and no one could figure out why. I was hospitalized twice for pleural taps. Oh, geez, man. That's very rough. So the first thing that comes to my mind, of course, COVID. Have you ever contracted COVID? Were you ever vaccinated? Me personally, I have not been vaccinated. And I don't know if I've contracted COVID, but I think I've contracted it a couple of times and naturally got over it. You got COVID once between pneumonias, and you got the jab and the boosters. So you had pneumonia before getting COVID for the first time. Aspiration caused. So, discharging debris into your lungs, essentially. Your alveoli. Alright, Linear, do us up here. Stomach reflux. Wow, that's pretty serious. I have never heard of that. I know that I've heard of aspiration, like when people you know, vomit. If they're like sick or intoxicated and they vomit and get debris in their lungs that way. But I've never heard of it occurring from acid reflux. So that's some serious acid reflux. Holy crap, man. I bet you have to be careful with your diet too, probably. Like hot sauces and tomato-based sauces and stuff like that. Milk. Because I don't know if you're lactose intolerant, that is. So that's another thing. I don't drink milk anymore. I've been on a pescatarian diet for about 1.5 years now. Essentially vegetarian, with the inclusion of seafood. It's a very good diet. I recommend it. PPI now, and I've been pneumonia-free since October. That's good to hear, man. You still have issues with your lungs? Is it still painful breathing or when you're coughing? I bet smoking, if you smoke your medicine, I bet it probably exacerbates things. Gummies, I smoke, but I also take gummies as well. But, you got a bed you can raise your head up to sleep? Good. Good. You've changed your diet. I've also been strength training, conditioning, and I put on weight. Nice. Good to hear, man. You were underweight before. Yeah. Yeah. It can be hard for those that are underweight to put weight on and to keep it, you know? I'm in the same boat, man. It's so difficult for me to put on weight. And so, like, I have to, you know, cram in the calories and fat, you know, but I try not to eat too much fat and calories because I don't want to become overweight, but... Yeah. For some people, keeping a decent weight is difficult, whether that's, you know, eating too much or not eating enough. If your metabolism is anything like mine, very, very fast. Ooh, nice. Nice. Would you say that's your target weight based upon your BMI? So, I currently weigh 135, and I should weigh 155. So I need to put on another 20 pounds, but, yeah, as you know, it can be difficult to, how did you increase your weight? You're 6 foot, okay. So I'd say that's probably on the skinnier curve, for 6 foot men. I'm about 5 inches shorter than you are, so. And for me, my BMI, 135 is the very low end, 155 is median, and about 160 is, like, high end. You know, if, like, you were bulking, you know, bodybuilding, you'd want to be closer to 160, maybe. Do you still reside in the north? I don't see why that would change, but I'm just curious. It's been so long since we spoke, so... Okay, so I'm going to try to hurry and get up to the other floor here. Enough fighting the enemy. Oh, okay, I guess one more. It's kind of good to fight the enemies because you need the experience, but I just want to hurry and get this dungeon over because... Got about 25 minutes left of this slot before I need to switch over to the next item, so time's going very quick. As it usually does. Okay, so that's enough leveling up. Let me go ahead and fill up our health. And let's get up to that top floor. I think it's, I think there's 10 floors, I think. Okay. Do we have a nail and gold by chance? No. Okay, well, let's see. I guess I'll use it on Mag. You have ulcerative colitis, and arthritis is a secondary effect of that. I got on a new drug, Rinvoq, and I started to gain a bit of weight. Okay. I then got on strength training program and added whey protein and milk to my diet and just eat as much quality home-cooked food as I could manage. There you go, man. Whey protein was another thing I was thinking about trying myself. Because I feel like it's, for me, it's difficult to get protein, because it's mostly vegetarian-based for me. Also, another thing for me is low iron, because I don't eat meat. So, but whey protein and milk, that's definitely a good mixture. And Rinvoq, I haven't heard of that. I'm assuming that's a drug local to your pharmaceutical industry in your area. I don't know. But, it sounds like you're taking good care of your health, the best that you can. And as you get older in age, I think we're somewhere around the same age. It's definitely important to mind your health, you know? Health is wealth, so the saying goes. I did not know that inflammation burns calories, but that makes sense to me, given it activates the immune system response, releases cortisol. But that makes sense. Okay, these enemies are very, very difficult. So, if we don't run into some more health here, okay, I'll give some to Linear and then have Linear kill us. It's a good thing about Linear. She's the health mage. Okay, let's get this taken care of here. Pretty good graphics, graphical effects on the Sega Dreamcast, honestly. Okay, Mag's skill has been blocked. Okay. Let's try this talent one. So this is an all-or-nothing attack. Maybe big damage to enemy, but maybe not. This is a true JRPG, Japanese RPG. Okay, so that didn't do very much. 6 hits. Linear. Wait on the health, I suppose. Just go ahead and attack. Attack's all I can do. Max skill is blocked. But this is a fun RPG. It's one of the first ones I played. I was younger, and It's not very challenging. It's kind of it kind of walks you through. Holds you by the hand, I guess you could say. All right, get up to that 10th floor here. In about less than 20 minutes, I'm going to switch. And I'm going to do another hour of whatever I switch to. And then there'll be one final hour, just a 3-hour stream here. Okay, I was hoping to not to get into that boss, or boss is what I have in my mind, because that's what I want to get. Don't know how many floors there are. There could just be 7, maybe 8, but I think there's 10. Okay. Linear, why don't you go ahead and heal us? But this is Evolution 2. It is a... In the PAL region, it is a collector's game. Very rare in the PAL region. That's because of the limited print copies. It's kind of rare in the NTSC version as well, depending on where the vendor you source it from. But for me, this game was, in total, it's close to $100. And it's a game from 2002, somewhere around there, 2001. Okay, here's the next floor. Ordinary thongs is what I picked up. What's that? Oh crap, I busted into an enemy. Yes, collectible prices. It's a rare, one of the rarer games. Like I said, in the PAL region, it's very rare. Prices there may be $300 a copy. But for the NTSC version, which is what I got, it was close to $100. And I try to keep it in good condition as well, because it is a collectible. But yeah, I think that the last time you had seen me on stream, I was still using that old Hewlett-Packard laptop, I think. Oh man, how times have changed. Are you paying attention to the election by any chance at all? Lots of them going on there. Okay, so it looks like when the party members are poisoned following the battle, their poison clears, so that's nice. Okay, Pure All Plus. Okay, and that was that enemy. He ran into us. I see. Okay, so this is the 7th floor, but I want to look at some of these parts here real quick. See what I've got. Yeah, the laptop could barely do it. I really pushed it, you know? I really pushed it. It was capable of doing quite a bit, though, honestly. But, yeah. Okay, so Ordinary Thongs is really going to take it down. Yeah, it has been. I think it's been something else. History in the making. I feel bad for President Biden. It's sad to see that type of decline, you know, with the elderly, but it occurs. It's just natural, but it is sad to see. Okay. So we can't save because this is the dungeon. So I'm going to head on up to the 7th floor. I hope that this is the last floor. I hope so. Historic times. Okay, so hoping this is the last floor. I'm gonna skip all of the enemies that I can. Ooh, that was close. Got me anyway. Because I'm gonna switch here in about 16 minutes. Again, I'm gonna try another Dreamcast game if that will work. And if it doesn't, I think I'll switch over to the PC. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and heal us up. Why don't you, Linear? Do you like older games? Do you really care for games at all? For me, I only play when I'm streaming, so it's not something I do ordinarily. You know. My idea of winding down is just watching YouTube or TV or internet research, you know, stuff like that. But I enjoy the games, you know, once or twice a week. It's kind of relaxing. Okay, let's hope that the dungeon is coming up here. Or the dungeon. The top floor. Top floor of the dungeon. And I'm just gonna skip. Okay, looks like this is a dead end, so I'm gonna have to go back the other way. I don't think I'm gonna make it. That's what's annoying. Because, I have to restart the progress, but it is what it is. Because I do keep everything at an hour exactly. So... But, like I says, I'll do either 2 different things or 3 different things. If I do 3 things, I do each one for 1 hour apiece. 2 things would be an hour and a half. But tonight I'm going to do 3 things, so it's 1 hour apiece. Slay the Spire. Ah. Shows on YouTube. Yeah, that's what I do too, and, you know, research, internet, you know, just screwing around. Yeah, that's what I do as well to wind down. But yeah, when I do the stream, that's when I'll play a game. Like Slay the Spire, I haven't heard of that. That sounds pretty interesting. Does it involve a dragon by chance? And also, I will say this. So, I'm streaming and I'm recording at the same time. So the way that I split my streams is I just stop the recording and then restart it. So, it'll keep the stream going. So here, when it gets up close, I'm going to say, okay, well, thanks for watching, and I'm going to stop the recording, and then I'm going to start it right back up. Hi, I'm Kai Unity Kai, I'm going to bring you this, you know? So that's how I split it. So that way I don't have to edit the video after the stream, you know? That takes a long time. So when it gets up to another 12 minutes, and I'm like, all right, thanks for watching, I'm just stopping the recording. I'm going to restart it. So it's not confusing. But I find that system works well for me. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to make it up. So see if we can escape. But I'm using a bootloader disk to run these other backup copies that I have. Okay, we pieced out, ran off. I don't think I have another escape incense, but if I do, I'm going to use it to get out of here. And I don't. So I can't leave the dungeon, and I cannot save. You can't save in the dungeon. Uh, okay. So that's a dead end down there. Alright. I hope I can find a save, because if I can't, it's just gonna have to be a repeat when I play this next. Okay, so items, I'm gonna drop something that I don't need. Ordinary thongs. But I hope that your Friday night is going good. No? It's a deck builder roguelike. I'm not sure what that entails. Like like cards? Like card game? Like a card deck? I think that's what you mean. So we tried to escape and it didn't work. So, okay. I'm trying desperately to see if I can get up to a save point. If I can't, it is what it is, but... Okay, Linear, heal us up, girl. Okay, Mag, finish this enemy off. Okay, maybe not yet. But yeah, this Sega Dreamcast, it has such amazing graphical effects for the console, you know, of its time. Okay. Please be a save point coming up. Okay, another enemy. I'm gonna see if I can escape. Might be able to. So that's that dead end. Okay. Take another dead end down this way. Okay, I'm gonna try to escape this as well. I'm gonna have to switch here soon, so I'm not gonna be able to get up to the next floor, I don't think. But for the next game, like I said, I'm going to try to do another Dreamcast game if it will work. If it doesn't, I'll just do some PC. Oh man, that enemy came in quick too. It was not going to let us go, but we're going to escape. Oh crap. I think that the 8th floor might be up here. If it is, I'm going to hurry and save. Hope so. The only reason it started me over on the 6th floor is because I exited last time and saved. Okay, not going to be enough time to do this. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start dismantling this. And the next time I play, I'm going to have to redo all of those floors. Oh, actually, I won't dismantle the Dreamcast yet because I'm going to try another Dreamcast game. If the other Dreamcast game does not work, then it'll be the PC. So I've got about just under 4 minutes. So when that time comes, I'll say, all right, thanks for watching. I'll stop the recording and start right back up, and reintroduce myself. Like I said, that's how I do it. Okay, so I'm going to take a look at some of the other Dreamcast games. Maybe I might do Rayman, because that one does work. I did that last night, but I can maybe do part 2. All right, so I have a couple of things here to try. I'm going to use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Be right back in just a second. Be right back. All right, I'm back. No, sorry, I saw that message as I put it on the be right back screen and was heading on. But yeah, you have a good one. Enjoy your dinner. And yeah, Fridays is when I normally go on. So ordinarily around 6 to 7 p.m. Mountain Standard. I think you're 2 hours ahead of me. So 9 p.m. your time, 8 or 9 p.m. your time would be the time I go on if you're interested. If you can't make it, you can always, if you want to check it out, my YouTube is in the Twitch if you want to see it there. But good to chat with you, man. A lot of catching up in a brief amount of time, I feel like. But good to talk with you. And enjoy your dinner. And have a good night. All right, and so this is the Evolution 2 Far Off Promise, Part 5. Thank you for watching this.